Hello, 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 hello. How are we today? How I am exhausted. I'm so fucking tired. I'm still so tired from last night. I cried so much over the last episode of Geats that I kind of fucked up my breathing situation. Uh Hi Coleman, hi Comic, hi Drez, hello everybody. Um Yeah, I kind of fucked up my breathing situation. I made it, kind of bad for myself. But I'm okay now. It's fine now. I'm just tired. But, diminished lung capacity from the plague, which, it happens. It's how it be. But, yeah, okay, where do we want to start? Oh my god, I should probably start at Blazer and work my way back. I feel like that's gonna be the easiest way to do it. I feel like, we should kind of work our way back to the everything that was Geats. So I had some, like, grape stuck in my teeth. Weird. But, oh, basics about today. It's another tarot stream. I've set up a better queuing system. So you can just do X. Oh. Skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. I've set up a better queuing system. You can just do exclamation point join now. It shouldn't. Hey, Gold Thunder. It shouldn't prevent you from joining a second time now. You can also look down below in the about panels. And you can see what the queue is. I don't know if there's a command to see it in the chat, but you can just scroll down. We're about to talk about the end of Geats, the end of part one of King Oger, and whatever the fuck Blazer is doing. Except I think we're gonna do those in reverse order, cause there's a lot happened. Oh my god, who threw Lark? Who threw Lark at me? I know who did it. I can see things. Um, but I think that's gonna be. Sorry. Um, Reminder: if I start coughing, it's just because I've got diminished lung capacity.
Drinking the water.
Thank you, Thunderbird. So if I talk for a bit, I start coughing, and yeah, I have to. Talking for a living is part of my fucking job. So here we are. I got bunked. I got bunked. But yeah. So I don't know, let's start with Blazer. Um the thing about Blazer is it's the thing that I keep saying about Blazer is in that the cast of Blazer feels so real. Like they feel like real, normal, actual people instead of a character that is developing their personality off of an archetype, which normally isn't bad. It's like that's not a bad thing. That's how, especially stories geared toward a young audience. If you want to leave, you can do exclamation point leave. Um, but it's just they feel like such people. Like they're soft and gentle and funny, and they just kind of react to each other. It's really interesting. I also love that there's a bit in the beginning where I don't remember everyone's name yet. Um, but the mechanic for Earth Garen, he's developing a new system for it, and Gento asks like, "Oh, will it be done by this point?" Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Um, where they ask him like, will it be done by this time? And he's like, well, I'll make sure it's done. And they're like, oh no, buddy, do not overtax yourself, do not push yourself too hard. Just do what you can do, especially like we're in a heat wave right now. Calm down, it's fine. Like I really love that they remember that, and they do really seem to build on things that way. And I'm yes. Yes, that was last week, and then they made the call back to it. Bye, Gold Thunder. They make that call back to it this week, and it's really cute. They're just the chemistry between this team is so real and sweet and soft, and I love them. I'm really, I love the cast of Blazer. Was really startled when Professor Man, like, rolled up his sleeve and slammed his hand into the water. Oh man, stay safe. Uh, get some rest. Take care. But just, it's wild to see this kaiju that like Blazer goes up against, and he's not capable of just taking it out, and it can counter him. And I don't know, I'm really interested in the professor bringing up like, hey, humans and kaiju can live like harmoniously, they can live alongside one another. Because that's just that concept comes up in most of my favorite Ultramans. So, excuse me. I'm excited to see it coming up here in this first, like, really big two-parter. Hi, Lilith. Yes, I'm gonna be, in just a little bit, I'm gonna be doing tower readings. You're free to join the queue. If you do exclamation point readings, it'll give you all the information. I do free 3-card readings, $5 5-card readings, and $10 9-card readings. Everything is going toward taking my grandmother out for a nice dinner for her birthday. Because we're going somewhere a little pricey, and I could use a couple extra dollars. Okay. But we're going over this week's tokusatsu before we get started. This was a fascinating episode of King Oger. I'm really fascinated by the idea that we're just splitting King Oger in half into, like, two completely distinct parts of the show. I feel like the closest we've ever come to this is Ghost Sager or maybe Magi Ranger. But even then, we never had something as drastic as a 2-year time skip within the show. Like, we'll get time skips between the end of a show and a Versus movie, but a 2-year skip within the show is wild. But I'm here for it. I think they kind of accomplished everything. If this is where Death Narok and the Bug Narok as enemies is ending, I feel like they've accomplished everything they could with that idea. And I'm also, this is my thing with King Oger. They're doing absolutely buck wild, unprecedented shit, and I like having that break limitations for all of the shows that follow. So, we now don't have to have a Sentai set on normal Earth. They've done it, and it seems to be successful. King Oger feels like it's doing really well. I don't have the numbers, but it feels like it. Um, and I love this as an ending for the Bugnarok villain group. I love, the show going like, hey, who decided that the losers of this ancient war were bad? And, Gira coming to this realization that, like, if the humans had lost that war, we would have done the same thing. We would have scattered underground and planned revenge like this. Like, we are two sides of the same coin, and I am going to be the one to step forward and apologize and break that cycle. And I really like that. I really love the moment where, they're like, hey, sins belong to the people that committed them and not the generations that follow after. And we should all be striving to break that cycle and make a world for all of us. That fucking slaps. Love it. I love the little black tarantula robot. He's so cute, and Deathnarok has been protecting him. Is his little buddy. I love him, and bringing little flowers to where Deathnarok was space lasered. He's a good boy, and I love him. And as soon as they release the toy of him, I want one. I want to hold him gently in my hands like Gira did. Um, so I kind of saw Kamejim pulling the strings behind everything. I sort of saw that coming. It's just kind of a vibe that I got. But I hadn't fully expected it to have been from thousands of years ago, like in the original war. Like, he's clearly got some ties to the new phase because he summoned up the space laser. And I'm pretty hyped to see where that's gonna lead us, and this whole, like, yeah, now we've set things right in our world, and now we're, like, venturing outwards. I'm very curious. I'm very interested to see what the hell's gonna be up with wherever this is going from here. I guess that brings us to Geats. Oh my god, Geats. I need to drink some juice. What is this word that has 4 R's in it? But yeah, like I said, I cried so hard over the ending of Geats that I fucked up my entire breathing situation for the rest of the night. I cried so hard that I was not breathing well for the rest of the evening. But just the way the ending was really beautiful, and a lot of the ways it tied into Shinto beliefs, and just I thought it was really lovely. I love that Yuya doesn't walk back Ace dying. Ace died. He's dead forever. But again, going into Shinto beliefs, to become a kami, things that become kami, they do kind of have to die. And Ace knew that and was ready for that. And, he's elevated to being a kami and gets to continue existing as long as there are people that have faith in him. And, Sumeri and Jin and I guess Kyun, he's also there. They're future folks, so they are still, are they still immortal? I'm assuming they're still immortal, so, they're just out there. They're going to keep believing in him, and other people they can guide other people to, Ace's, be blessed by him for desiring a world where you can be happy. Okay, their lives are programmed for a set length. Okay, well, hey hero girls, how you doing? Just I don't know. I feel like there's just gonna be stuff there. It was really beautiful, and during the fight when the theme song drops and Ace fires the shot and then K1, Neon, and Michinaga run in and Ace steps backward out of frame and then he's gone. Um because he's now him stepping back is his blessing to these three to forge their new world. And I broke. I died. I had so many emotions. Um just absolutely incredible moment. And then coming to the end where, we pan up behind the tablets and we see the Geats icon on the back of them and it's everybody's wishes. And John and Ben had a little tablet that was happiness for Ojo-sama. I and everyone else had wishes, and I did not expect to be okay with Daichi having a face turn, but Daichi just out in the Jama garden with his little dudes, and he's dressed them in the little kindergartner outfits, and I'm like, oh my god, he's the plant dad. He's become plant dad. He's such a good boy. Damn, they really got me with him in like the last 3 episodes. I did not expect to because I hated him. He fucking sucked. But I think that was kind of the point where, I think it's this thing of like, no matter how bad, no matter how much someone seems to suck, if you can just, you know, hit their humanity, there's a chance. And, you got Baroba and Keikara, like, not everyone can do that. Not everyone is gonna be someone you can reach out to, but sometimes there are people that you can. Like, against all odds, his fucking face turn worked, and I love that. I really like him. Like, the whole thing was so beautifully done. Yeah, Sarah just hit Daichi straight in the humanity. That girl's big sister vibes are so powerful that she was able to even reach Daichi. Yeah, just like, oh damn, is this what empathy and like having emotional connections with other people feels like? Shit, damn. I want to do that. Fuck. I love him. I love that boy. But just, I feel like of Yuya's 3 shows, this is I think my favorite ending. I think 01 is still my favorite overall Yuya project, but I think Geats had the strongest ending of the 3 of them. I'm really excited for the next time we get to see Yuya go absolutely nuts. New kid looks cute. New kid looks like a funny little dude. Here for it. Here for him getting, bullied by his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He seems adorable. I don't know anything beyond the fact that I've seen this kid with a fucking sentient Yu-Gi-Oh card. And I actually really liked this moment as a handoff. Yeah. Um, cause I know we're getting a Buffa v Cinema, which I'm very excited about. I really loved, where we, Buffa got to have his little wish and we see him eating with a lot of people. Um, and that moment of, his one coworker being like, man, like, stuff like this, the meal tastes better when you're with people that you care about, right? And, you know, he has this big revelation that, like, yeah, it was kind of this moment that reflected on all of the times we've seen him eating. It was with Ace, and Ace was trying to guide him toward this moment. Like, Ace was trying to show him, like, man, my dude, my guy, you don't have to push other people away. You can still be with other people. Other people want to help you. Not everyone in the world wants to hurt you. And I loved that for him. Yeah, I mean, we see that Keiwa still has his core, so I'm assuming that at least the three of them, at least Keiwa, Michinaga, and Neon remember. And maybe don't have the belts, but probably still have their cores. Which means that, you know, if they can get their hands on a belt, they can do the thing. That's my assumption based on the fact that Keiwa still has his core, and, you know, Neon is hanging out with Kyun, and Michinaga had this revelation of, this is what Ace was trying to tell me. That's kind of... I assume at least the three of them remember. And I guess also Daichi, because he's still with the Jamato. Maybe Sarah? Sarah might still remember. Though given how many people come to the Ace's shrine, it's possible that everyone who was a rider remembers. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see once we end up having the V cinemas. We'll see what happens. But I'm really happy with where Geats ended. I think it was the best possible ending. Yeah, well, technically at the moment it doesn't. The DGP as it was has stopped existing, but another DGP is forming, that I'm assuming Jin has a hand in. That seemed like the implication to me. And that Sumuri will, in theory, have a hand in. But yeah, I don't know, I'm really happy with where... Yeah, this is a show that definitely ended in a way where they don't have to undo things for future Geats projects. Which they kind of had to do with 01. They definitely had to do with Build. It's happened with another couple of shows. I don't know. I think 01 is still my favorite as a whole, but I really... Geats is definitely up there. Let me move us over. And we can get started with doing... Oop! Do I not have my thing? That's weird. Why didn't it do a stinger? Weird. Okay. I'm gonna open this up. I have to find where my fully black and white one is. Because the color deck is in this box. I have to find out where the other one is. Let me just move that over there. And I will start shuffling, and Topeng and Nikki, you are up first. For a little 3-card reading. So what... Oop. Yeah, I mean, Yuya will probably still be there, up and, you know, unless this... but you know, other writers can work with them. But Topanga Nikki, are you still here? Are you still here? And what sort of thing are you looking for guidance for? Okay, cool. Um, just what sort of guidance are what is something you want some guidance with? Get all of that. And I'll do this on camera, I guess. Um, whoop. Because then once we have intent, I can lay the cards down. So just like what is okay, career. Just general career. Okay. So we will have the challenge, the blessing, and the action. So the challenge is the Ace of Cups. Where's my thing? Here we go. Let me grab my keyboard. Because I've not fully memorized the suits yet. So the Ace of Cups is about upright, intuition, new experiences, new feelings, anything, just endless possibilities. So this is the challenge, is maybe you're not quite sure where you want to go. There's a lot of possibilities, you're not sure how to narrow it down, not sure how to decide. There's just there's a lot in front of you. The blessing, what you've got in your corner, something that's going to help you move through this, is the Six of Cups reversed. So, the Six of Cups reversed is about kind of moving forward, letting go of the past, taking some independence. So you may find that your best option takes you away from where you are, and you shouldn't be afraid of that. There's good things to be found in moving forward. And maybe it's not, moving out somewhere far away. Maybe it's, looking outside of the box, outside of, what you would expect. But this is a brand new beginning, and being willing to accept that brand new beginning is going to be very helpful for you. Hey, Yusuke, yeah, I'm doing tarot readings again. I kind of forgot to go in there, but I'm not bringing people in for readings, so I don't know. I don't really need to be in there today, I guess. So the action that you're gonna want to take is the Queen of Cups. So this is a very Cups reading. This is a very Cups-centric reading. And so the Queen of Cups is very comforting, calm, intuition. No, I'll be okay. I think. So I think in this, you may want to talk to people in your circles, about what they think of options that you're looking through, and they may be able to help give you some guidance, but also listen to yourself. Listen to their voices, but also listen to your voice. And what feels right may be the best option. So you've got a lot before you, a lot of potential, very different options for your career, and it may be something that you didn't expect that will be the best option. And you should listen to the voices of others and also yourself for what you want. I hope that is helpful. I hope that is a helpful reading for you, and I'm going to wish you the absolute best of luck. Thunderbird, it is your turn. What is your intention? What is the intention? What are you looking for? What is your intention for the cards? What guidance would you like them to offer? Through me. They all. Oh yeah, they don't have his ninja legs anymore because they use them for Bujin's sword. Okay, ambition or love. Okay, so we've got your challenge, your blessing, and your action. So your challenge is the Six of Wands. So let me get down to Wands. Wands is up. So the Six of Wands. So this is about victory and challenges and public recognition and acclaim. So I think I guess this tends to guide me more toward ambition. You're looking for something that you feel will bring you to success and public acclaim. Not necessarily huge public acclaim, but you are looking to your ambition. The ambition you're trying to reach is one where you want other people to notice you. You want other people to get in there and kind of be influenced by the thing you're doing. So your blessing in regards to this is the Seven of Cups reversed. So this is about daydreaming and choices, but reversed, it kind of there's a confusion in the choices, and there's kind of a lack of purpose, but in that lack of purpose you can find a lot of options, and you can find choices that you wouldn't necessarily expect, and you can divert yourself into a different direction. So as a blessing, I think this is saying that you might need to take a different direction than you currently think, and you might need to make some choices about what is and isn't working in what you're doing right now. So for your action, is the Ace of Wands reversed, which is interesting. So let's see where that brings us. Where's the Ace of Wands? And reverse isn't necessarily bad. Keep that in mind. Reverse is not bad. But the action with the Ace of Wands reversed is kind of about creative blocks. And so you may need to come up against a creative block and find a new route from that creative block to a new option for yourself. Like, your ambition, you're going to hit a wall at some point, and what you need to do when you hit that wall is sit down with your options and look at all the roads ahead of you. And instead of trying to plow directly through that creative block and force yourself down this same path, you need to be flexible and open to going in a different direction for a while and seeing whether or not that guides you around this creative block or to something brand new. And those choices will guide you toward where you need to be. So I hope that is helpful. And of course, I wish you the best of luck. So, Lilith, you are up. What is your intention? What intention are you bringing to the cards? What do you want from them? Yeah, how many fucking towers are in here? How many fucking disasters can I have in one reading? So, Primordial Lilith, what is the intention you are bringing to the card? Speaking of the tower, I find it as I'm shuffling. As we move the cards through the deck. If it wants to come out, it will come out. Sometimes we have to face a big challenge in order to grow. Hey, Geo, I am winning. Everybody's winning. I'm providing just some gentle guidance. Oh, you wanna, ada, ada. Lilith, are you still here? This is kind of last call before I move on. Also, I've gotten a better queue system, so you should be able to re-queue if you'd like another reading. Everyone is welcome to as many as they want. Again, free readings are 3 cards. If you donate $5, you will get a 5-card reading. If you donate 10 or more dollars, you will get a 9-card reading. This is last time people had a hard time coming up with questions. The Hanged Man is about martyrdom, self-sacrifice, kind of introspection, that kind of thing. So last call for Lilith? Last call, last call? Okay. I'm gonna move on. So, Yusuke, what is your intention? What are your intentions for the cards? What is it you would like some guidance with? Did I not put music on? I meant to put music on. There we go. Okay, fitting in with others. So, finding connection, fitting in with others. Keep seeing my major arcana getting kind of clustered together. Okay. So, your challenge, your blessing, and your action. So, your challenge is going to be the Knight of Cups. So, the Knight of Cups is very much about following your heart and idealism and kind of charisma. So the challenge is kind of one that we all face, in that are the traits you display things that other people will want to be around? Which, big mood. Big mood. That's essentially restating the question. The challenge is, can your traits mesh with other people? Your blessing is going to be the Ten of Cups reversed. So, this is interesting, because the Ten of Cups reversed is kind of about disharmony and isolation. But this is a blessing. This is a blessing for you. So, I think what this means as a blessing is that you should be willing to be with yourself and look at the things that cause disharmony with you in groups and learn how to not change yourself, because you don't want to change yourself. We can grow and we can change, but forcing yourself to not be who you are is not good. It's not healthy. But if you look at the disharmony in situations where you feel like you're not fitting in or you feel uncomfortable in a situation. Be willing to, after that situation, take the time with yourself, by yourself, to understand what about that situation made you uncomfortable and how you can change that situation going forward. And that is going to help you in your next encounter. So the action is going to be the Four of Wands reversed. And this is obstacles. And delays. And it's a thing where the action you're going to need to take is when you come up against an obstacle, and you're going to come up against obstacles, as we all do in life, is to, again, use your blessing, step back, examine that obstacle, and grow from that. You don't need to change yourself. You just need to move and grow. So when you hit obstacles regarding socialization and fitting in, step back and take the time to examine those obstacles and what caused them and how you can adjust to move around those obstacles. So I hope that is helpful. I will wish you the best of luck. And now we are going to take our first ad break. And from there, again, y'all are welcome to, if you've already had a reading, you're welcome to rejoin the queue. We will be back in just a couple minutes, and I will do some more readings. So I will see you all then. I love y'all very much, and I'll see you in a few minutes. So if you then come this way, over the bridge, this will bring you down to the beach and the graveyard, where I bury my enemies.
Oh, we are uwooing? Uwu? Uwu, I love Uva so much. I love Uva. I love him. Ben 10 ass looking motherfucker.
My wife! Sorry, I don't get the opportunity to make that joke very often. Suma. Was Viral's wife just named fucking wife? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Was his wife just fucking named wife? You cannot stop me from trying to seduce Mascot Bowser. I will seduce Bowser. He will be my husband. And I will marry him because he is sexy. And then I will make him into Bowsette, who is also sexy and can step on me. Thank you. I didn't put a tea bag in this tea. Y'all, I've been drinking sugar water for the past 3 hours. I didn't put a tea bag in this. What the fuck? Oh no, what's going on at Game Freak? Who's freaking the games? I have no idea how to do an ASMR stream, but that's not gonna stop me. That's never stopped me from doing anything. Not having any idea what I'm doing has not stopped me for 2 years, and it's not gonna stop me going forward. I'm way too powerful for that. I'm too powerful and too fucking stupid. Ah, damn. It's got fucking cute charm. Be Yandere, Morbius! Yes! Yandere Morbius confirmed. I didn't exclude legendaries from like the normal randomization because I thought it would be funny. And I was right. I was completely right. Excuse me, sir. Just because I wear jorts does not make me a monster. The scorpion tail makes me a monster. Behold my dexterity and grace. That's what I say when I'm trying to pick up girls. And then I fall flat on my fucking face. It's that one drill tweet where I rev up my motorcycle, and when the dust clears, I'm dead face down on the ground. That's me. Okay, we're back. We are back, gang. I'm gonna get back to shuffling. Hi, Azzy. Y'all are free to join the queue. It is !join. You can use !readings to see all of the information involved. I'm doing 3, 5, and 9 card readings. 3 card readings are free. If you donate $5, you'll get a 5 card reading. $5 to $9 for a 5 card reading. And if you donate 10 or more, then you will get a 9 card reading. 3 card readings remain free. You can donate. You can do !donate for the link to my Ko-fi. And I can't predict that. I'm not predicting, is the thing here. My readings are not predictions. I am providing guidance. This is for clarity. This is guidance and clarity. I cannot make hard and fast predictions because nothing in the future is set in stone. The future comes when it comes, and will do what it will do. And the best I can do is provide guidance on how to get to where you want to be. The new kid looks cute, though. He looks like a funny little man, and I like him. Thank you for the head pats. I like the new kid. He seems like a funny little dude. But y'all are welcome to join the queue and just chill and vibe. We've got some relaxing music. If you want, I can pull the mic over. I can do some... Excuse me. I'm trying to cough directly into the mic. But I can do some low, sultry ASMR type talking. And we can just relax together for a little while. My voice is a little cracking. It's cracking a little bit today. So I don't know if this is the best ASMR, but I don't know. Can do a little bit of shuffly noises. I don't know if that's good for you, but, you know, we're just chilling. We're taking it easy. We're vibing. Whoop. Nails ASMR. Like, you mean... Oh, jeez. Oop, there we go. I mean, like... Oh boy, my bitrate is fluctuating. My goodness. Okay, it seems like it may have settled down. And just like we should all settle down and take it easy. And if you'd like a little bit of guidance, you can just do exclamation point join. Oh, I can do I don't know how good that sounds. I have no idea what that sounds like, to be perfectly honest. But I'll do some low gentle talking. I don't know. Do you guys like that? Do you like the tapping? Tap, tap, tap? Or this kind of like scraping? I don't know if this is any good to listen to. I should probably not be giving this away for free, but you know, whatever. Whatever, we'll take it easy. I'm thinking of maybe doing a small community thing, not next Wednesday.
Hell yeah, now we got business.
But the Wednesday after, because I have a doctor's appointment at 3, and given that it's at 3, who knows? What, actually, it's like closer to 3:30, so who knows when the fuck I'll be home. So maybe we'll do something in the evening when I get home. I could do just a low, gentle... I could read something. I don't know what I could read, but... Maybe I'll do that, Red Lobster date ASMR audio from my, from my donathon last year. So y'all can provide responses in chat, and I'll have a date with chat at Red Lobster. I'll pull up a Red Lobster menu. We can order. I could read Charlotte's Web. I could try and find the longest version that I could of the Frog and the Scorpion folktale. I have a lot of thoughts on that. On that folktale. It's in my nature. My nature? Do you ever think that maybe that frog was just a motherfucking bitch? And that the scorpion was willing to die and sting him to prevent him from passing judgment on future scorpions? 'Cause the frog was a judgy little motherfucker? You've never heard of it? Oh, let me explain the folktale. There's a scorpion. A scorpion comes to a frog and says, "I need to cross the river. Can you give me a ride?" And the frog says, "If I let you on my back, you're just going to sting me, and then I'll die." And the scorpion's like, no, why would I do that? I need to get across the river. And if I were to sting you while I was on your back, I would also drown. We would both die. And the frog's like, okay, you've kind of got a point. So hop on and I'll give you a ride across the river. And the scorpion hops on the frog's back and the frog starts swimming across the river. And about midway through, the scorpion stings the frog. And the frog is dying and is like, why did you do that? Now we're both gonna die. And the scorpion just says, it's in my nature. And the moral is, is generally like, don't trust toxic people, they will lie to you. But my problem with this is that scorpions are very often painted in this light in fiction. And as a manticore, as someone who is half scorpion myself, or a third scorpion, I don't know what my genetics are, I think that's bullshit. And I think that the frog was a judgy bitch who, as soon as they saw the scorpion, decided that the scorpion couldn't be trusted. And the scorpion was like, this is a motherfucking bitch who judged me based on what I am, on my appearance, on what they have heard about other scorpions. And I don't know. I think maybe the frog kind of had it coming. Because the scorpion... no, I don't see how you're getting that from what I said. Though if you have certain cats, they will just eat vegetables. My cats, I mean, I feed them meat. I feed them very good food. Um, but they will. I mean, Chase I was making corn for myself last night, and he was trying to eat the frozen corn out of the bag. And I'm like, baby, you can't have that. That's not good for you. But the moral that I take, yes, because they're obligate carnivores. Um, that's not that's not like their nature. That's their like biology. They eat meat because other foods don't give them the nutrients they need to survive. That's not that's not making a choice. They don't have a choice in what they need to eat. But the scorpion stinging the frog is a choice. The scorpion chose to sting the frog, even though there would be a bad outcome for them as well. Like, to me, how the frog reads is... The frog reads maybe a little bit racist. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. I have some opinions on that folktale and the way that media tends to portray scorpions in general. Like, Q Ranger did okay, but even they didn't escape. Like, Stinger was originally kind of shady and scary, even though he is the softest boy who has ever lived. But they still didn't escape that Scorpio was a really intense villain, even if in the end he was trying to save his brother. Like, if you look up scorpions are actually quite nurturing to their young. They will carry their entire litter on their back until they grow their exoskeletons, not only to keep them safe, but also to regulate the humidity around their bodies so that they're comfortable. So they both keep them safe and comfortable while they're growing and developing. And that's one of my favorite things about scorpions. I would love to learn more about animal myths in various different countries. I really want to get into Italian folklore. I'm not really sure like where I would reach that, like where I would find that information, but I'm very Italian. Um, and I would love to just learn more Italian folklore and kind of learn more. I need to I don't want to pay ancestry.com, but I want to connect with some of my family on there who have done genealogy research so that I can learn, kind of where in Italy my family is from and folk so I can, start researching because I'm so interested in folklore. Um and just learn folklore from different areas that my family has connections to. Once again, you can do exclamation point join. If you'd like a reading, you can do exclamation point readings to get information about readings. You can do exclamation point donate for the donation link. Yeah, both sides of my family, both of my aunts, ironically, have done a lot of research into our family history. And it's all on Ancestry, but it's really hard to research and navigate Ancestry and connect with people when you are not paying them. And I don't have the excess money right now, or in general, to do that. But maybe in the future. Maybe. But yeah, we're mostly I'm mostly Italian. Okay, yeah, no. A friend of mine has an archaeology degree and has done a lot of research into her own family. Is really interesting. Um, and I know that my aunt like goes to Italy pretty often, or at least she used to. I don't know if she does anymore, but I know she in the past couple of years. Hi, DK. In the past couple of years, she got Italian citizenship. Techno. Okay, what is your intention? What is your intention for the cards? I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna come out of my. I may stick to the ASMR voice. I don't know. We'll see. But what is your intention for the reading, Techno? What guidance are you looking to receive? Okay. So this is going to be your challenge, your blessing, and your action. So your challenge is the 10 of Cups. Oh, no, I'm fine, DK. I got into while I was waiting for people to join the queue. I went into my ASMR voice, and now I'm a little bit stuck there. I like doing the ASMR voice. Excuse me. So 10 of Cups. So your challenge Your challenge is kind of fulfillment and stability and harmony. In that I think you're looking for those things from this toy show. You're looking to, have a nice time, sell a lot of things. The 10 of Cups, we're getting a lot of cups today. So you're looking for fulfillment from this experience. That is your challenge. Your blessing is the Eight of Wands reversed. So this is, again, the Eight of Wands is delays or a lack of momentum, or slowness. So this is your blessing. So there may be slow moments, but you're going to be able to use those slow moments to your advantage. You can use those slow moments to rearrange the table, or, talk to maybe, if there's only like one person at the table, really strike up a conversation with them. Find out what they want. Really, really get to know the people that come to you in those slower moments. Your action is going to be the Six of Wands. So this is victory and success and reward. So you are going to, if you use everything to your advantage the best you can, you're going to find that fulfillment you're looking for, even though there may be a lot of slow moments, if you use those slow moments to your advantage. And, take advantage of every moment that you get, and you'll find success at your toy show. So I hope that is helpful. I wish you the best of luck. A friend of mine tables at toy shows pretty regularly, so I know the ups and downs of how that can tend to go. So I wish you the best of luck. Okay, DK, what is your intention? What is your intention for the reading? Yeah, see, if that is a success, then I think as long as you use your time to the best you can and take advantage of everything, then I think you'll have a successful day. Okay, to break free of some stuff with family. Okay. So, we have your challenge, your blessing, and your action. So your challenge is the Eight of Swords reversed. This is one of my favorite cards. So reversed, this card means, as a challenge for you, is you want to take control. You're trying to face your fears, you're trying to find empowerment, and you're coming up against roadblocks in doing that. You're reaching for freedom, you're trying to break out, and you're looking for the route to do that. Your blessing is going to be the Four of Swords. So your blessing is going to be introspection, resting, refreshing your soul. So, on this journey to break free, to reach that sense of freedom, you're going to need to be willing to not overtax yourself. You need to rest. You need to go within yourself and analyze where you are in the journey. Your action is temperance. And this is a card about patience. So you're going to need to have patience. This, which kind of goes hand in hand with being able to rest and not forcing things, not overtaxing yourself in this journey for freedom. Because the Eight of Swords reversed is all about desiring freedom and pushing for freedom. So you do need to take those active steps forward, but you need to not overburden yourself, or you're just going to stumble and end up backsliding. You need to be patient. You need to weigh all of your options and take care of yourself and your body and your heart. And if you can be patient, and every step is a step forward, even if there's time between the first step and the next. So as long as you can be patient and rest and take care of yourself while you are striving for this freedom and working for this freedom, you'll be able to break out of that Ring of Swords. So I hope that is helpful. And I, of course, wish you the best of luck. I'm gonna pull my microphone back over. I think I can kind of put it like here. One of these days I'll be able to get a mic arm and I can just have it like kind of off to the side. But yeah, we'll we'll get in nice and close, nice and low. Relax, take it easy. But I hope that is some helpful information. I hope that provides you with some guidance. I'm glad it's helpful. I wish you all the absolute best on your journeys. I should make like a little fortune teller outfit on my new model, because I would love to keep doing these. These are really fun. I would love to like maybe once a month have a little reading party. Or maybe on community nights. When would be a good community night? What day would be good for everybody for a community night? Like, unfortunately, the days that I'm already streaming are a little difficult. And weekends are also a little difficult. But I want everyone to be, like, available, you know? I want everyone to be able to participate. Yes, there is a team. In the lore, when I quit working for Daikamera, when I escaped, I was found, I got kind of in trouble for abandoning my post, and, there was a combeast sent after me to get rid of me. And I was found by the team that had been fighting us up to that point. And I was found specifically by Green. Green is the one who found me, and at first, because, I was in disguise at the time because I was trying not to be noticed. But they protected me. and got rid of the combis, and then, I of course admitted who I was. And because I wasn't going to lie. I wasn't going to lie to them. That wouldn't, they would find out eventually, and it would go badly if I lied. So they took me in, and I met the whole team after that. And green and pink are really the ones who welcomed me. They're the ones who were really, let me adjust this. There we go. They're the ones who were immediately like, oh, well, one, she's in danger. We need to protect her. If we're going to protect everyone from Daichimera, if she's not with them, we should protect her too. And also, like, she has information that could be useful to us. She could help us protect people. And I was like, yeah, I'm willing to do that. I have a lot of information, because I'm in fact the person who got all of the information they have. So I was like, yeah, of course, I will happily. And Blue was wary of me, understandably. Blue and Yellow was kind of on the fence, but Red and Blue were really, they took a bit, especially Blue took a bit to warm up to me. But by now I'm pretty close with all of them. Uh, they set me up in the cave where they keep their machines, and I live here, and in between the Combeast fights, I stream. And I just I do what feels right. Do what feels good, do what feels right for me. Yeah, see, Thursday night and Friday night after stream, I are my social times. Saturday is also. Sunday is sometimes available, but we're trying to get that D&D game back on track. I mean, you can be, it's just practice. I've been making stories for a long time. It's just practice. It's just what we do. The more you do it, the more you come up with. It's all practice. Like, I feel like Monday night and Tuesday night are my really open nights. And Wednesday, I guess, but I feel like those are not nights that people are gonna be available generally. So I'm like, eh. But like, yeah, see, I don't know enough about Power Rangers to make a more Power Rangers based thing. Because I haven't engaged with Power Rangers in a very, very long time. 2015-ish? 16-ish? Not sure. Oop. One day I'll get around to rehashing Yokaiger. Frankly, the really funny thing is that, I can't believe King Oger stole my lore. Yeah, I'd be kind of, yeah, I'd be like, Garojim, or, I love Garojim. He's a good boy. He's such a sweet little man. Um, yeah, Garojim, or, let's see, what's another example of one that kind of stuck around? That wasn't evil permanently, but kind of stuck around. I would definitely want to put a Yuki-onna in Yokaiger because they're one of my favorite yokai. Yeah, yeah. Like QB. I think it happens more often in Kamen Rider. Or I'm very akin to Javert in Ghost. I love him. I have a little figure of him. There was a little capsule figure set for Ghost that was two different Onari, QB, and Yurisen. I think that was the whole set. I think it was just four figures. And I managed to find the whole set on Mandarake at some point. And because I was looking for Onari merch because there was a surprising amount for a non-transforming side character in a Kamen Rider, but he kind of took off. Yuki Onna and oh god, what are they called? Furukuchi Onna are two of my favorite yokai. Furukuchi Onna is what Mawile are based on. They're a woman with a mouth on the back of their head. That's often hidden in their hair. And that is what Mawile, the Pokemon Mawile, is based on. I love the cast of Ghost. Ghost is such a sweet show. Ghost is a show that had its heart in the right place in such a good way. Like, no matter how much of a mess the show could be, its heart was always in the right place, and I loved that about it. Yes, oh my god. I love Makoto and Elaine. And Canon. She counts now. Bum, 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 bum. You want to do... Oh, Akari! I love Akari. Oh my god. Ghost had such a good cast. You want to do some more microphone tapping? I can, I was really interested in how they were going to use her. A Sentai based around kaijus? I don't think so. Um, because like specific kaiju are more of a Subaraya and Toho. Toho, who make Godzilla. That's more of their area. So like Toei Toei doesn't really keep kaiju around for more than one element of a franchise. Though you could look at Ultraman X, which is kind of he has partner kaiju, and also what is it? Ultra Galaxy Mega Monster Battle, where he has very literal partner kaiju. But I think in X he'll turn into the kaiju sometimes. I think in Ginga he also does that. Or do the others do that? X is so good. I love Ultraman X. Ginga turns into Kaiju, X gets armor. That's what it is. Yeah, the Sentai, it's usually vehicles, animals, or dinosaurs. Uh, Actually, I feel like they've done vehicles and animals way more often than they've done dinosaurs. You'll get a dinosaur showing up as ancillary in some teams, but we've only had 4 dinosaur-themed Sentai. So, I think it's just we feel like a lot of it has been done to death because Mighty Morphin gets so much play in the Power Rangers landscape that it just feels like there's always dinosaur. I would love a fully bird themed season. I would love them to do that again. Weren't we talking about a marine themed season the other day? Yesterday? Was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. I would love some of that, like a fully marine animal based season, a fully bird based season. I would love a fully like big cat based season, where we have like tiger, lion. Well, I mean, I guess that's what. Well, Geki Ranger only 3 of them were. I would love to see a bigger team that was fully big cat themed. Well, technically 5 of them were, because Miki and Rio were also big cat themed. Excuse me. But I would love to see them do a big cat theme again. It's not my fault that Yasuko Kobayashi and I are both geniuses. That's not my fault. I only sort of count him because both him and John are tigers, and also he was dead when the series was airing. So, like, he wasn't on the team. And I guess Miki technically wasn't also on the team. But Rio was at the end, for a minute, before he exploded. That's fair. Sometimes you just gotta let fate decide. What's some other things? Hmm. Um, themed full ghost. Well, no, Ghost Ager wasn't. Those were just animals, but they were angels. But I think you might be right. I think Maji Ranger might be the last time we had a mythical creature team, which I think is kind of the closest they can get to recurring kaiju if they used some like really large, physically large mythical creatures. Speaking of Maji Ranger, there we go. Speaking of Maji Ranger, the cards agree that we should have another magic themed team, I guess. I love Maji Ranger. Maji Ranger is adorable. See, I would also really like another Sentai that was based around like a family. Excuse me. Um, 'Cause The last one we had was Ninja, which wasn't very good, I think, according to people. And the last one before that is Magi Ranger. And I'd love one that, like, dealt more with adults. Like, you know, you could have, like, the Red still be, like, the son of the family, but, like, get the mom in there. Get an uncle in there. I don't know, go get weird with it. Like, I don't know. Do some wild stuff. I wanna see the weird shit. Of course, as again, I will just put it out there. You can do exclamation point join to join the queue. You can do exclamation point readings to get all of the info about the readings that I'm doing today. And you can get exclamation point donate for the Ko-fi link. A clickable one.
What the fuck? Who let you
Also
in here?
just going to be on stream. Why did I wave suddenly? My Canadian best friend, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I don't know why my alert didn't go off, but welcome. I hope you're having a good day. No, I love ravens and crows. I would love for a bird themed season to have like a raven or crow themed Black Ranger. I think that would own. Because crows aren't evil. They're very smart, actually. They're incredible. They're, frankly, frighteningly intelligent birds. Um, like, I would love to have a corvid. Honestly, you could do a full corvid theme season. Blue can be a blue jay. Black can be a raven. Uh, you could have a white that's a magpie. I don't know what others would be. But I would love a bird themed season. Oh my god, the mooks honking, geese mooks. Oh my god. I'm still not over Millneedle in Ryu Soldier honking. I love him. Evil Ranger as a seagull. Little motherfuckers. Yes, Jetman was bird themed. I would love a peacock themed Green Ranger. That would be so cool. Make her like fashion girl. Fashion mean girl. Ooh, eh. I love it. Or like big fashion man. Very pretty. Pretty man. Because the males are the ones that are all like, you know what? Make him trans. Make him a trans woman. That would fucking slap. Or a trans man. Just make him trans. Why not? Why not, Toei, you fucking cowards? Yes, give me another weird little alien like Crayon or Lucky Arrow. I love them. Weird little, just weird. Give me a weird little guy. Give me just a weird little guy. I love when there's a weird little guy. Fuck yeah, make them all trans. Don't even have a token cis person. Just make them all trans. Just make them all trans, non-binary, gender fluid. Why not? You mean like every time they have? Did we have a Chinese? Yes. Well, not Chinese. Technically, Q Ranger had a lot of Chinese zodiac in there. We had kind of a Chinese mythology sort of thing with Die Ranger. Um, but I think Q Ranger is the closest we've Q Ranger and Forze are the closest we've had to, like, Forze was, the villains were very Chinese zodiac themed. Um, no, I'm mixing up my zodiacs. I'm mixing up my zodiacs. Um, yeah, they didn't do all of them, but I'm not. I don't think we've had one specifically. Yes, they were the European zodiac. I mixed up my zodiacs. Sorry. Um, mixed up my zodiacs there for a second. Not sure why. My brain's a little bit fried. You'll have to excuse me. Um, I would not be surprised if China's done a tokusatsu team. A generalized reptile theme would be very cool. Where you could have, like, a snake, a crocodile, um, like, you could have a tortoise. I think there, I would love a reptile team. I would love a reptile team. That would fucking slap. I love reptiles. Yeah, a gecko and a chameleon. Actually, a programming, like, a very, like, heavily digital Sentai would be really cool. I'd love to see them do something like that where because, Dawn Brothers was technically digital, but it really wasn't part of the plot. Where I would love to see, like, the team actually be themed around digital stuff. But yeah, an alligator, an alligator, like a cobra, a gecko, a chameleon, and a tortoise. We haven't, but I do think Die Ranger leaned into that. I feel like it wasn't the theme of the Sentai, but I feel like Die Ranger leaned into that a bit, because, uh, like, the sword was Byakko. Yeah, we've never had a directly Heavenly Beasts themed Sentai, which, again, would slap. They haven't done directly Norse mythology. I think some things have pulled on bits of mythology, but nothing, uh, there hasn't been one that was specifically themed after it. I'm kind of going in and out of my ASMR voice. I wonder if they would do, like, hmm, like a four-man Sentai and then bring in the Gold Dragon as the quote-unquote sixth. I would love one based off of indigenous North American mythology. That would fucking slap because it's fascinating. There are some amazing there is amazing lore in there that if you want something that looks that handles Native American mythology and just North American folklore and mythos in a very beautiful, loving way, I would look up the animation series No Evil on YouTube. I don't remember what the name of the YouTube channel is, but I highly recommend it. It is a series that I have loved for quite a while now. I need to take us to another quick ad break, and we will be back in just a couple minutes. I will do more readings. I'll chat about more potential Sentai ideas. I'll talk to you about No Evil if you want to hear about it. You can feel free to jump in the queue, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Over the bridge. This will bring you down to the beach and the graveyard, where I bury my enemies.
Oh, we are uwooing? Uwu? Uwu, I love Uva so much. I love Uva. I love him. Ben 10 ass looking motherfucker.
My wife! My wife! Sorry, I don't get the opportunity to make that joke very often. Suma. Was Viral's wife just named fucking wife? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Was his wife just fucking named wife? You cannot stop me from trying to seduce Mascot Bowser. I will seduce Bowser. He will be my husband. And I will marry him because he is sexy. And then I will make him into Bowsette, who is also sexy and can step on me. Thank you. I didn't put a tea bag in this tea. Y'all, I've been drinking sugar water for the past 3 hours. I didn't put a tea bag in this. What the fuck? Oh no, what's going on at Game Freak? Who's freaking the games? I have no idea how to do an ASMR stream, but that's not gonna stop me. That's never stopped me from doing anything. Not having any idea what I'm doing has not stopped me for 2 years, and it's not gonna stop me going forward. I'm way too powerful for that. I'm too powerful and too fucking stupid. Ah, damn. It's got fucking cute charm. Be Yandere, Morbius! Yes! Yandere Morbius confirmed. I didn't exclude legendaries from like the normal randomization because I thought it would be funny. And I was right. I was completely right. Excuse me, sir. Just because I wear jorts does not make me a monster. The scorpion tail makes me a monster. Behold my dexterity and grace. That's what I say when I'm trying to pick up girls. And then I fall flat on my fucking face. It's that one drill tweet where I rev up my motorcycle, and when the dust clears, I'm dead face down on the ground. That's me. Koku ni wa yoku... Okay, we're back. Hi, everybody. But yeah, if you want to see something that handles, I think she also includes some other folklore, but it's primarily based in. Hi, Coyote. Hi. I've got the mic over here because I'm doing a little bit of the quiet ASMR voice. But I'm also doing readings. As always, you can do exclamation point readings for all of the information, exclamation point join to be added to the queue, and exclamation point donate for the link to my Ko-fi. $5 to $9, you will get a 5 card reading. $10 or more is a 9 card reading. And for free, as always, is a 3 card reading. Oh yeah, I'm getting real close to the mic. Just chillin', vibin', you know. Oh, it's just exclamation point join. And that'll put you in the queue. It's all there under exclamation point readings. I'm using a different queue system than last time, so that I think it has to only be exclamation point join. Um, there we go. There we go. I'm using a different queue system this time so that people can rejoin if they want, and I don't have all of the issues that I was having with the other queuing system. But okay, Coyote, what is your intention for this reading? Oh, that's okay. Honey, that is okay. We are all over the place. Believe me. My brain is fried all the time. No thoughts, head empty. No thoughts, only vibes. Only vibes. We're gonna have a shop in the Discord soon. I'm very excited for that. I don't know what I'm gonna be putting in there, but Discord has been sending me messages consistently leading up to that coming soon. And I'm thinking about some voice packs that come with wallpapers and stuff. I have to draw wallpapers, but okay, you want another love reading? Okay, honey. Okay, sweetie. Yeah, we're gonna have a little. I may pull I have to see if I can do like limited amounts of anything because I may pull uh the remaining human cover packs off of Ko-fi and put them in the Discord shop. But let's see. This is your challenge, your blessing, and your action. Let me move my mic kind of out of the way. Yes, I absolutely want to do merch. It's just the upfront cost that is a killer for me. So, the Knight of Swords reversed is your challenge. So, as a challenge, this is about not having a direction, things being unpredictable. Like you don't know where to start. You don't know what direction to take. You're kind of all over the place. You can't find a clear path forward. That's your challenge. Your blessing is the Nine of Swords reversed. So the Nine of Swords reversed is about hope and reaching out to others, um, and like in difficult moments finding help and learning to cope and recovering. So, you know, your blessing against this challenge of directionlessness, of not knowing which way to turn, is if you reach out to others, if you lean on other people, they will help you find your footing. So the action you need is the Ten of Wands reversed. So let's see where that will bring you. So reversed, the Ten of Wands is about taking too much onto yourself, bearing too much responsibility, not letting others help you with tasks. And, you know, you've seen in your blessing that you need to lean on other people. So the action that you should take, I think, is not knowing which tasks, which things regarding this you need to figure out yourself, and which you need to let other people help you with. And if you can sort those things out, if you can let other people introduce you to people, and then, you know kind of when you need to let other people help you and when you need to do it yourself, and being able to sit down and really determine those things. And that will point you in the direction that you need to go instead of feeling so scattered. So I hope that is helpful. I wish you luck. Of course, I am always here. I'm always willing to provide guidance and comfort. So, Dress, what is your intention? Why am I getting emails? Sir, brand new info? Oh, I read this one. Sorry, I'm getting... I thought I had a new email, and I don't. But Drez, what is your intention? What guidance are you looking for? What direction do you want the cards to point you in? Should Yanma and Himeno hook up during the 2-year gap? Oh boy. I I was wondering about that based on that poster. Um so challenge, blessing, action. So the challenge is the 5 of Cups reversed. Let's see. Let's see what that brings us. So the Five of Cups reversed is about acceptance and finding peace and moving forward. So that is their challenge. Which I think suits Himeno very well because she has been learning to cope with what happened with the Fury of the Gods, and with her parents, what happened to her parents during that, and kind of her trauma from that. And it seems like Yanma also has some hang-ups regarding that. So I think the two of them may be able to find some comfort in each other regarding that, and they can maybe work on moving forward together from that challenge. So the Ten of Cups reverse. We've had a lot of Ten of Cups today. So the Ten of Cups reversed is, and this is interesting because this is a blessing for them, is about domestic conflict and disharmony. And maybe what that brings to them is they are very, very different people. See their differing views on shoe gods. But we've seen how that can be a blessing for them. That they can look at situations from very different perspectives and use those different perspectives to help strengthen one another as they move forward. So that disharmony between them, those different views, those clashing views, can actually be very helpful in the two of them finding a new perspective on their problems and how they can help each other overcome them. So their action, well, that could also be true in that, you know, they just ended this war. They are feeling stronger than ever together. They have faced this big conflict together. And, you know, they've overcome what seemed like something impossible together. So now they're not going to be afraid to face new challenges together. So the action is going to be the Six of Swords reversed. So this, again, ties very much back to the Five of Cups reversed, because this is about emotional baggage and unresolved issues and running away from problems. And I think the action that they need to take is to look at these problems that they're trying to run away from, that they're afraid to conquer, be it the old problems of things like the War of the Fury of the Gods, or their new problems of whatever the fuck is in space. That, you know, they've got these kingdoms that they're trying to deal with, to take care of, people that they love, that they want to protect, and now they gotta go out into fucking space. And I think they need to lean on each other in order to handle all of this emotional baggage and be able to take those problems in the past and not bring them with them into this new future. They're going to have to face them, they're going to have to evaluate them, but to not let it weigh them down. So, should they hook up? Maybe. It doesn't seem like it's going to... It doesn't seem like it's something that would fully resolve anything, but it might at least help them find some closure in one or two things. So, I don't know. Maybe nothing long-term, but, you know, fucking a spaceship once or twice and stuff will work itself out. Does that answer anything? I don't know. But I don't know. That's my take on it. Queue is empty. Feel free to hop in. I'll bring the mic back up. I'll do some tippy taps. Some some scritches. I don't know, how's that working for you? I don't know how to do ASMR. I am very interested to see what the fuck has been going on with Rackley's, because that man is not dead. And I would love if she has been hiding him for 2 years, just so that she can kill him later. Or, she wants to, but they're gonna stop her, because, like, Gira's king now. We can just kind of have Rockley's exist. He won't get any power. We're just gonna keep him around. He can be your house husband. You can just have him be your house husband. Rockley's, are you gonna be a nice boy? Are you gonna be a nice boy and live with your beautiful wife? Who you did technically marry? If you be nice to her, maybe she'll be less unhinged. Because she seems like she can be a perfectly reasonable woman when she's not running a long con. So it's like, maybe if you're a good boy, she won't have to run a long con on you again. I mean, look. If it was me, if I was Rockley's, I would also want her to be more unhinged. I would absolutely want her to go fucking nuts on me. Wreck me, girl. Destroy me. Is Rockley's that kind of horny? The world may never know. But he should be. Is it TOS? Can I not say that I just want a woman to destroy me, body and soul? That I want it just an unhinged bee woman to destroy every aspect of my being? Is that against TOS? Really? Is it really? Probably. Some little some card noises. Like, look, if it was up to me, that's what I would want if I were married to Susan May Dabowski. Can we get a reading for Citrus? Okay. I'll do a reading for her. Let's see. What intent would she like to bring to the cards? What intent? What should her purpose in the universe be? What is her purpose in the universe? I think that's going to be her intent. So we will give her a challenge. I mean, yes. But her challenge, her blessing, and her action. For her purpose in the universe. So her challenge is again the 10 of Cups. We're seeing a lot of 10 of Cups. So her challenge is kind of disharmony, a lack of purpose, separation from her home, isolation. So she's feeling lost, and my cat has come in to scream at me. Hello, baby. Hello, baby boy. And she doesn't know what she should be doing. So her blessing is the 10 of Swords reversed. So her blessing is essentially that it can't get any worse than this, which I feel like I should be a little offended by. But the blessing is that it's all uphill from here. She's on the right path. She's moving forward, and she's gonna find it. Her action is the 6 of Wands reversed. So this is interesting as an action, because the 6 of Wands reversed is about failure and lack of recognition. Um, so, maybe it's she's already at the action. The action is hitting rock bottom, and the blessing is that she can only go forward from here. So she is already at the lowest point of her confusion and her disillusionment and her uncertainty. But she's going to find purpose in the future, as long as she keeps moving forward. Which, frankly, worries me a little bit, because, damn, this girl is horny for villains. And I'm like, ma'am, that should probably not be your purpose in life. Ooh, chess pieces. Okay, go for it. So how are we doing? How is it going? My darlings, my loves. Ooh, yeah, that's interesting. I love chess. I'm not good at chess, but I like chess. I may skip this because I'm trying to keep it mostly instrumental. Oh, my sweet baby cat. I have a sleepy baby man. I mean, there is plenty to pull from in Norse mythology. I'm sure you can find something to work with. This kind of slaps. I like this song. Oh my god. Yes, Vikings are Norse. Oh man, the end theme to Ultraman Blazer is so good. Black Star fucking slaps. I would love to learn it. I don't know if y'all like the tappies. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of vibing. I'm just taking it easy, you know? Nice. Roll with it. The one you have the least amount of ideas for gives you the most freedom. You're free, you're not hung up on any preconceived notions. You're just totally open to all the possibilities. Ich Niraklis, ich Niraklis, ich Niraklis. I love Suzume so much. Okay, DK, what is your intent for the reading? What intention are you bringing to the deck? What do you want the deck to help you with? What guidance would you like the deck to bring? Letting go of the past. So we've got your challenge, your blessing, and your action. So your challenge is the Hermit reversed. So the Hermit is generally about introspection. But reversed, the isolation becomes difficult. So the challenge is that the thing that's holding you in the past is kind of this sense of loneliness or not being able to find your way out of the past. You're having trouble letting go because you're so lost in it inside of yourself that you don't it's less that you're having trouble letting go and more that it's weighing you down. So your blessing is going to be the Nine of Cups reversed. So the Nine of Cups reversed is the Nine of Cups reversed is generally about disappointment or underachievement. And as a blessing, I think kind of the lack of fulfillment as a blessing can be that you know how unfulfilling the past has been for you. You know that you want to be free of this. You know that you want to move on from it. And you know that it makes you unhappy. You've already decided that you're not tied to the past you're trying to let go of, which is a big step because usually, sometimes when you're trying to let go of things in the past, there are bits of happiness in it that you don't want to let go of, so you keep holding on. But your blessing here is that you've already decided you are unhappy with this past and you do not want to hold on to it. So your action is that good old Ten of Cups reversed. Our good old Ten of Cups reversed. Which again is about disharmony and I'm very bad at words. But the action is kind of about stirring up conflict. And there's going to be conflict in letting go of the past, especially if there are still things tying you to it. There's going to be some discord and disharmony in doing that. But in letting go of it, you're going to also be able to release these other things. You're going to be able to release this loneliness. You know that you want to release yourself from this. So being willing to create that conflict of letting go is going to allow for progress. I hope that is helpful. I hope that is useful for you. This is a really good Q-bot. I like having this. We can use it for all kinds of things. I'm sure there are all kinds of things we can use this Q-bot for. Hey. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy this. I love streams where I can just sit and talk with y'all. It's a little tricky having something to focus on, like reading, like tarot readings, is really nice. Ooh. Well, if the deck wanted to split there. But I love having a stream where I can just sit and talk with you guys about stuff. Like, I love that. I love just sitting and chatting with everyone. It's so much fun. Which is why I kind of want to extend this to like community nights and do like readings on community night and I don't know, maybe watch something. I don't know. V, hello, hello, welcome. How was your stream? I hope it was lovely. I hope you had a wonderful time playing Armored Core 6. I've been hearing such good things about that. We are just chillin', vibing, doing some tarot readings. If you need to go get yourself some food, relax, whatever, totally understand. We all know how much streaming can take it out of us. But welcome, welcome everyone. Hello, I am Sonomi Khan, former villain working on my redemption arc. I am doing tarot readings. You can do exclamation point readings for all of the information. You can do exclamation point join to join the queue. And you can do exclamation point donation for a link to my Ko-fi page. I am doing free 3-card readings. If you donate $5 to $9, you'll get a 5-card reading, and 10 or more, and you will get a 9-card reading. All donations go toward taking my grandmother out to a nice dinner for her birthday. That is my goal for today, is to be able to contribute to taking my grandmother out for her birthday. And, in between I'm doing some low ASMR voice. Sometimes I'm doing ASMR sounds. Do some card flicking or some little mic tappies. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to do ASMR streams, but yeah, no, that's my goal for today, is to just have a little extra money to take my grandmother out for a nice dinner. But I've been having a lot of fun doing these readings. I really enjoy it. So I'm glad that y'all enjoy it. It's a nice way to be able to sit and chat during stream. Excuse me, you'll have to excuse me coughing.
New donation from 6V for 3.
V,
Fluffy friend
thank you
3.
so much. Thank you so much, V. Oh my goodness, thank you. My very fluffy V friend. Thank you so much. Everything is helpful. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Please give the princess some little scritches for me.
New donation from Coyote for 10.
Coyote!
Tarot 3.
Thank you so much. Okay, Coyote. We're gonna do a brand new 9-card spread that I've never done before. So I'm a little nervous, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna move my mic out of the way because I'm gonna need a lot more room for 9 cards. Okay, Coyote, what is your intent for the deck? 9-card follow-up on our previous love reading. Okay. So, because I haven't done this one, actually I could lay them all out. I have it written down what I need to do. So you're going to start with the center, and then have our left column. The center is going to be the situation as it stands. Our left column is dreams, aspirations, and goals. Our right column is the undercurrent affecting the situation, external factors, internal baggage, So this is kind of your challenges and your blessings, more elaborate. And then the bottom is the past events affecting the situation, and the top is the future. And how the future can look. So, I'm going to kind of spread these out a little bit just so they're going to be easier to flip. So, the center is the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to move this over here for the moment so I can move my mouse. So the Page of Pentacles reversed kind of is about missed chances and kind of, you know, kind of low, there's a lack of commitment, and missed opportunities. So, you know, maybe there have been things where you thought maybe this could lead to meeting someone, but you were unable to follow up, you didn't know how to follow up, you just kind of lost track of following it up. So that's kind of the big challenge that you're needing to overcome is not knowing when or where to follow up on a situation that could bring you to someone. So now we're going to go with the left column, the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So the Sun is interesting in this because the Sun is about joy and celebration and success. So you're aiming for success in this. You're looking towards it. You're willing to put that work in. You just haven't quite figured out how to start going in that direction. The Ten of Pentacles is about, and is this upright? Yes, this is upright. Sorry, there's so many things all over this one that I'm like, is it upright or is it reversed? So this is about legacy and kind of stability and tradition. And the things to be gained from that, be it inheritance, an inheritance of money, of objects, of wisdom. So there are people close to you, possibly in your family, that maybe have some guidance, that kind of have ways to point you. And then the Eight of Swords, which is my favorite, a favorite card of mine because I think it's so fascinating, is kind of about damned if you do, damned if you don't. And so I think there's in aiming for this victory, excuse me, in turning in people close to you, people that you consider family, be they family by blood or by soul, having wisdom that you're maybe not sure about accepting. You're kind of like, if I do follow that, if I follow these things, am I going to end up worse than if I'm where I am right now? And, you know, or am I worse off here instead of moving forward and accepting that help? So these are kind of all the external factors. And you need to kind of, I guess, in this externality, you need to... No, this is internal. This is internal factors. Things within yourself. So again, you know you want to put the work in. You just don't know how. You don't know what things you need to do. There are people around you who want to help, who are trying to help, and have wisdom for you, but you don't know if that wisdom is going to actually help or make you worse off. And these are kind of all your internal factors. Now, on the other side are your external factors. So, judgment reversed. I'm sorry about this, my cord being in the way. I need my phone to be plugged in, otherwise it will, So is justice and judgment the same thing? I guess they are. Hi, Cap. How you doing? How is it? How are things going? No, judgment is not. Okay, so judgment reversed is doubt. It is doubt. You do not know, like, you lack confidence. Oh, hey, Freya. How you doing? You're lacking in confidence. You aren't sure where to turn. Things have happened that have made you doubtful. The Nine of Cups reversed. This is very interesting. You've got uprights on your internal and reverseds on your external. So the Nine of Cups reversed is, again, dissatisfaction. It seems like everything that you've tried has not worked out. And, you know, there's frustration, there's confusion, and you're struggling with it, which is possibly from either the cause or effect of, you know, this lack of confidence. And then the Seven of Cups, which is upright, is about dreams and searching for choices. So it's on top of, you know, this lack of self-confidence, this kind of dissatisfaction with the way things have turned out. You're still searching. You're still trying, even though you don't know where to go from here. And past events that could affect this involve the Knight of Cups, which is very idealistic, romantic, following your heart, and, you know, just following your heart with very little guidance has resulted in these external problems that have resulted in events that haven't worked out, and those lead into self-confidence, and everything snowballs by just, you know, following your heart without thinking about it, without kind of thinking about where you want that to go, and just seeing what happens. So the future is the Eight of Pentacles. So let's see. So the Eight of Pentacles is about passion and learning and passion and learning and dedication. So I think what this all says is you've been doing too much on your own without thinking about the way you've gone into it, and you've just kind of gone into things without guidance. You've just kind of, and there's nothing wrong generally with following your heart, because your inner voice knows who you want to be and where, but that can only take you so far on its own, and on its own it has led to stuff not quite working out. But you can now take these past events and learn from them, and excuse me, reach out to people, reach out to your family, again, be it blood family or soul family, people who are your family in your heart, even if they're not related by blood, or people who are related by blood. And those people will be able to provide you with the wisdom and guidance to move forward. And sometimes you've got to listen to your gut and determine what in that advice is going to move you forward and what's going to keep you stuck in place. But you need to let others help you. You need to let the people who love you help you find love. So I hope that is helpful. I hope that is useful advice. I hope that will guide you. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the 9-card reading. Thank you so much. Excuse me. Thank you. I am so glad. I'm so glad there was stuff in there that's going to help you. For you to reflect on and take with you and hold on to. Okay, Freya, you are up. What intentions do you want to bring? What intentions do you want to bring to the cards? What are you looking for? What are you interested in finding a bit of guidance on? Can be anything at all. Can be as broad or specific as you'd like. Okay, current stresses with moving. So we've got your challenge, your blessing, and your action. The 10 of Cups, we are having a very 10 of Cups heavy stream today. How does it keep making its way to the top of the deck? And you'd think by now I'd have a better sense of what it does. So the 10 of Cups upright is about inner happiness and fulfillment. And as a challenge, let me snooze this, because I think I can get through this in the time before it comes up. I do love cups. I do love that good boy Common Rider Chalice. So, again, this is about domestic harmony. And obviously the challenge in that is you are kind of uprooting your whole domestic situation, and that is disrupting this harmony that you want. So your challenge is that you want to keep having this domestic harmony through the move, which frankly that is quite a challenge. But your blessing is going to be the Five of Hearts reversed. So that is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups reversed, which is about acceptance and moving forward. So your blessing here is you already know you're moving. You know it's happening, and you've kind of accepted that, you know, a move can be chaotic. In fact, a move is almost always going to be chaotic, whether it's a block away or halfway across the world. There's no way around that, and accepting that and knowing that you are going to be that there's going to be another side. You're going to come out the other side. You're going to be able to settle down somewhere new that you've chosen, that you're happy with. That's your blessing. That you have that light at the end of the tunnel that you're moving towards. So your action is going to be the Two of Pentacles reversed. So the Two of Pentacles reversed is about chaos and being overwhelmed and being out of balance. And I think the action that you need to take there is, again, very much connected to your blessing, in that if you can accept that chaos and learn to move within that chaos and just not stress about the fact that chaos is happening, because you're going to have chaos in a move no matter what, then you're going to be able to just glide through it and come out the other side to have that harmony settle back in. So I think the best of it is just what it all comes down to is to just kind of roll with the punches. Have it just accept that there's going to be chaos, accept that it's gonna be a little difficult, and try not to get too hung up on that. And let yourself do what you need to do and feel how you need to feel, knowing that, excuse me, that in the end, it's all gonna be okay. I am so glad to provide that for you. Thank you so much for joining the queue. Okay, Cap. Cap, what you looking for? What are you bringing to the deck, Cap? That's what we're here for. We're here for some clarity, guidance. Sometimes you just need to hear something from outside of yourself to be able to roll with it. Okay, guidance on your custom Zaku. Like, okay, let's just see what the cards say. Let's just see what they say. Sure. Lay it on me. Okay, so we have your challenge regarding your custom Zaku, your blessing, and your action. So your challenge is the Page of Pentacles. So this is about diligence and being goal-oriented. Oh, shoot. I forgot that there was an ad coming up. I'm gonna do it again. I can do a 3-card reading in 7 minutes. Stormoger sounds cool. Okay. So your challenge is remaining diligent and planning and like staying grounded in what you want to do with this custom Zaku. That's where your challenge is. It's like you have the ambition, but you need to like figure out the goal. You need to focus in on what the goal is and what you want to do with this custom Zaku. Your blessing is the devil reversed. I think this is the first time I've ever pulled the devil with this deck. So the devil reversed is about freedom and reclaiming control and independence. So what this is a blessing is you don't feel tied down to what a Zaku should be. Gunpla is freedom. This Zaku can be whatever you want. It doesn't have to be the typical notions of a Zaku, and you know that, and you feel that, and that's your blessing. Your blessing is literally that Gunpla is freedom. So your action is the Ace of Pentacles, which is about opportunity and prosperity. So clearly, Gunpla is freedom. If you want to do a fishing Zaku, if that is what speaks to you and calls to you, focus in on that. Focus in on that idea and do it. Make it happen. Because whatever wild, crazy idea that you pull out of left field that no one's ever done before, that's what's gonna make it your custom Zaku. Okay, with that, I'm gonna take another quick ad break. We will be back in a couple minutes. Feel free to jump in the queue. Feel free to use the readings command for any information. All of the relevant commands are in the chat title. And I will see y'all in a couple of minutes. We will be right back. So if you then come this way, over the bridge, this will bring you down to the beach and the graveyard, where I bury my enemies.
Oh, we are uwooing? Uwu? Uwu, I love Uva so much. I love Uva. I love him. Ben 10 ass looking motherfucker.
My wife! Sorry, I don't get the opportunity to make that joke very often. Suma. Was Viral's wife just named fucking wife? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Was his wife just fucking named wife? You cannot stop me from trying to seduce Mascot Bowser. I will seduce Bowser. He will be my husband. And I will marry him because he is sexy. And then I will make him into Bowsette, who is also sexy and can step on me. Thank you. I didn't put a tea bag in this tea. Y'all, I've been drinking sugar water for the past 3 hours. I didn't put a tea bag in this. What the fuck? Oh no, what's going on at Game Freak? Who's freaking the games? I have no idea how to do an ASMR stream, but that's not gonna stop me. That's never stopped me from doing anything. Not having any idea what I'm doing has not stopped me for 2 years, and it's not gonna stop me going forward. I'm way too powerful for that. I'm too powerful and too fucking stupid. Ah, damn. It's got fucking cute charm. Be Yandere, Morbius! Yes! Yandere Morbius confirmed. I didn't exclude legendaries from like the normal randomization because I thought it would be funny. And I was right. I was completely right. Excuse me, sir. Just because I wear jorts does not make me a monster. The scorpion tail makes me a monster. Behold my dexterity and grace. That's what I say when I'm trying to pick up girls. And then I fall flat on my fucking face. It's that one drill tweet where I rev up my motorcycle, and when the dust clears, I'm dead face down on the ground. That's me. Koku ni wa yoku kimasu. Oh, I come here often. Oh, I can do a pickup line. Koko ni wa yoku kimasu ka? You come here often? You come here often? Where did it go? Yeah! Yeah! This is why I brought the bucket. I need defense. Okay, we're back. Hello, hello. I hope you are all doing well. I hope that if you have received some guidance, it's helped you. If you would like another reading or a first reading, whatever you're looking for, feel free to use !join. I wish I could do the like this. I'm so bad at it. Okay. That's a good setup. I think I'd be interested in doing a go-onger where it's like 3 and 2 and 2. I think maybe that's what I'll do for Yokaiger. And have it be a 7-member team. Yeah, no, that's a good color spread. They bend inward, but they don't. Maybe if I do it like this. Yokaiger versus Gokaiger crossover, oh my god.
New donation from Captain Hurricane for 10. Gimme a big reading.
Okay, Cap, what are you looking for? What are you interested in finding out? What intention are you bringing to this large reading, my small hedgehog friend? Okay, you want your romance spread? Okay. Let me pull up my thing because I'm not. This is a brand new spread for me. I've only done it once, and that was for Coyote like 10 minutes ago. Okay. So we've got your center, and this is the situation as it stands. Your left column is internal factors, dreams, aspirations, your internality regarding this. Your left column is your externality. Um, External factors, your own baggage, things affecting the situation from the outside. The center bottom is past events. Imagine if just I turn these over and somehow it's all pictures of Nazuna. And I'm like, what? So this is past events and how they've affected the situation. And then your center top is the future. And how the future can be if you kind of, depending on what you do. So the situation as it stands is going to be the Ace of Swords reversed. So the Ace of Swords reversed is chaos and confusion. Just in that things have been kind of wild, and you really don't know how to approach this situation of finding a hedgehog wife or wooing this vampire lady. You don't know how to approach the situation. It's just, there's so much. It's so confusing. So your internality is going to be the Three of Pentacles. So we'll start with that. We'll start with the Three of Pentacles. Is this reversed? It is reversed. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles reversed is about disorganization and group conflict and a lack of teamwork. So this is kind of your internality, so you're not really sure how to work with others toward this goal, which is something that sounds kind of weird, but, stuff like, going out with a group, going out with people, letting people introduce you to people, and you're kind of unwilling to do that for whatever reason at the moment. The Six of Pentacles reversed is kind of like power dynamics and like a sense of inequality, and that is maybe a thing that you've had problems with in the past, that has kind of left its mark on you, and an issue that has left its mark on you in your concerns with meeting another person. And then the Ace of Cups is kind of about bounty and all options, all choices. And I think that's just, you have to be open to anything. You have to be, you want to be willing, you want to be open to anyone, anything, anytime, any place. But those choices can be a little overwhelming. And, sometimes all of those options and wanting to go through all of the possible options to find someone is overwhelming and a lot to deal with. But sometimes you kind of need to be able to sort through those options and work with them one at a time so that you can use all of those options, because who you're looking for might be in there somewhere. So your external factors, you've got the Three of Cups upright. So the Three of Cups is about, and these are your external factors. So this is your community, your friends, and the joy that you get from them, and that they may be your link to finding this. So you need to be able to reach out to them and let them help you. Let the people around you who care about you help you on this journey. The Lovers reversed. So this is about kind of a loss of harmony with folks around you, and an imbalance with other people. So, again, that could tie to not knowing how to reach out to the people around you for that guidance. So even if you're uncertain of how to let people help you, you should still seek help from them. And then the Magician reversed is kind of because the Magician is kind of about manifestation and desire, and where the Magician reversed is kind of about illusions and being distracted by things that aren't what they seem. So again, like, don't just fall for the first person that a friend sets you up with. Get to know someone. Be willing to get to know someone, and don't let a bad person manipulate you in the way you have before. Like, just hang out with people and get to know them before you try having a relationship with them. So the Moon reversed. So this is the past. This is past events. And this is, again, very much about misinterpretation, misunderstandings, anxiety, and just past events are really what this seems to keep coming back to is past events really keep holding you back. You've got a lot of past events with other people that are all of that, both internally and externally are holding you back from moving forward into a new relationship. And you need to, and it's understandable. It's understandable how much that can, leave a scar on you, but you need to, you can't hold on to that forever, or you're going to be too wary to take the steps forward that you need. So the future is Judgment reversed. We've got a lot of reversed major arcana. So really, again, the future is if you stay as you are now, you're going to keep doubting, you're going to keep falling further and further into this lack of self-confidence, because which you shouldn't do. You don't need to fall into that. You're a rad dude. let yourself flourish. Let the people who love you help guide you towards someone you can love. Don't let the past keep weighing you down and holding you back and forcing you into this self-loathing forever. There are so many people in the world who love you and who can help you move toward that fulfillment. So I hope that provides some guidance, provides some help. Provides some clarity on things that have been, things that can be. Therapy's great. And if you think that would help you move past these past issues, go for it. Otherwise, just talk to friends. Work it out with people. I'm glad it helps. Sometimes the cards will find the cards that you need will find you. Like I said, I'm not predicting anything. I am just taking what fate gives us and seeing what it could possibly mean. And if you can find the meaning in that, then that is what you needed. Meaning comes to you when you need meaning. Okay, let me do a little more shuffling. DK, you are up. What intention are you bringing to the deck? Let me move this back. What are you bringing the deck? What are you looking for? Okay, so you've got your challenge, your blessing, and your action as far as future relationships. So your challenge is also the Three of Pentacles reversed, which is kind of a disharmony with other people. Conflict, competition, lack of teamwork. So the challenge is kind of struggling with those social connections. Why am I waving? Blimp Wimp, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome. So the challenge is, you've as we've brought up in other readings, you've got some challenges socially that you're working on, and right now that's kind of overcoming that is kind of taking priority over finding a relationship. So working your way through that is going to help you towards this goal. Your blessing is the Ace of Cups. And again, this is about choices and options, bounty, the whole world. Your cup runneth over with choices and options and ways to move forward. And we've talked about a lot of that, a lot of ways that you can work through and work past this challenge with your social situation, your family situation. And as you work on those, as you move forward with that, you will start finding your way to the places you want to be, which can also bring you to new relationships. So your action is going to be strength. And this is not physical strength. This is inner strength. This is you taking pride in yourself, pride in knowing who you are, who you want to be, and that confidence in yourself and accepting who you are and where you're going will allow others to around you to accept who you are and where you're going, and that will guide you down a path that will help you overcome your other social challenges and bring you to new people and new relationships, and some of those could be romantic. So it's again patience and strength are your two big actions today. So I hope that is helpful. I hope that has provided you with something to think about in regards. And with that, Thunderbird. Thunderbird, what do you want from the deck? What are you looking for? What are you thinking about? What are you aiming for from the deck? Okay. We'll do another love reading. I should get some specific love related spreads, since this seems to be a favorite topic. So your challenge, your blessing, and your action. Your challenge is the Queen of Swords reversed. So let's see. Let's get up to Swords. So the Queen of Swords reversed is pessimism and bitterness, deceit, and I doubt that's you, knowing you, but maybe that is something in the past that has stuck with you, that is holding you back, be it from a prior relationship or just from certain people that have been in your life that, you're afraid of coming into contact with someone like that and ending up in a relationship with them and having this really toxic experience. And that is a valid thing to be afraid of. And that is a challenge, and it's one that I understand quite well. Not from a romantic relationship standpoint, but oh boy, from a social relationship standpoint. Your blessing is the Five of Swords reversed. So the Five of Swords reversed is about a desire to reconcile or finding resolution, or even just cutting your losses and hitting the fucking bricks. And that's your blessing, is that you can be willing to just, if it's not good for you, if it's not fucking working, hit the fucking bricks. And being willing to just cut your losses and try again is a really great thing. Yeah, if it sucks, hit the bricks. And being willing to do that is, frankly, a really good blessing. That is a thing that I struggle with, that a lot of people struggle with, but if you hold on to that, if you keep that mantra in your mind, keep that meme with you, if it sucks, hit the bricks. And you can keep moving forward. You can always try again. So your action is going to be the Four of Pentacles. Pentacles is down. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles is about kind of stability and security and holding on to belongings, but also having boundaries. So, the action you need to take against these things that have hurt you in the past is lay down a fucking boundary. Lay down a boundary, and if it's not respected, hit the fucking bricks. You can move forward, you can always try again. There are going to be people who care and respect those boundaries, and you will find the person who is willing to do that and willing to compromise with you and respect you and what you need, as long as you're respecting what they need. And you can do it. You can lay down those boundaries, be open about what they are, be open about the compromises you're willing to make, and if it sucks, hit the bricks. I hope that's helpful. I hope that is useful information for you. Freya, you are up. What are you bringing to the deck? Guidance for ADHD. Oh boy, I relate to that one. I feel it. Let me do a little more shuffling. Get them all together here. Okay. So your challenge, your blessing, your action. Your challenge is the Knight of Swords. And this is about kind of running in head first, the adventure, the challenge, kind of impulsiveness, action. The challenge is literally ADHD. There's so many things you want to do. There's so much going on. And you want to do so many things and you can't sort them all out. The challenge is literally ADHD. So your blessing is going to be the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So the Eight of Pentacles reversed is, interestingly, about a lack of motivation. And kind of low skill, slowness, and I think the blessing in that is that sometimes the lack of motivation, if you can just take that time to rest and empty yourself out, then you can kind of piece everything into different directions and see the one that you want to head toward the most. So sometimes a lack of motivation, when there are so many things you want to do, believe it or not, can actually be kind of helpful if you use it to your advantage. And I say this again as someone who also has ADHD and has dealt with a lot of lack of motivation due to depression. If you can learn to use it to your advantage, where you can kind of take that time to rest your soul, rest your mind, and then one by one pick things up and see which ones bring you back to motivation. So, use that lack of motivation to your advantage, and that's going to be your blessing. Your action is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is about efficiency and doing. Slow and steady. It's kind of the opposite of the Knight of Swords, where the Knight of Swords is throwing himself headfirst into everything without really thinking about it, charging ahead. You can see him. He is in motion. He's charging ahead without planning his actions. Where the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, patient, hardworking. So the action is to, again, use your blessing, take everything piece by piece, and find the things that bring you motivation, and chip away at them, work at them. And if they stop bringing you motivation, go back. Take things one at a time again, and find the next thing that brings you motivation. Sometimes I know this is the trope of things we with ADHD hear all the fucking time is lists. They can be useful, if only to break things down, and not be so overwhelmed by the broad concepts. So use that time where you've got no motivation to think about the things that you want to do, even though you don't have the motivation to do them because you're overwhelmed, and then look at those things piece by piece and find if one sparks something in you, work on that thing until it's not sparking that anymore, and then go back and do it again, and let your blessing and your action keep feeding into each other so you don't end up back at your challenge. I hope that is helpful. It's something that I frankly am going to keep in mind as someone who also needs to deal with my unmedicated ADHD. So you are welcome. I don't know. See, I have complicated feelings on AI. I think if you're not having it just write the story for you, if you're kind of messing around with like, oh, this scenario or this scenario, and using it as more of a jumping off point than having it write the story for you, I think that is more okay. I would still try and find other, like, prompt generators, just because ChatGPT has done some unethical scraping, but I don't think for kind of messing with ideas, using something similar is bad necessarily. I don't think the concept is bad. It's ChatGPT itself I have a complicated relationship with, but it's not the idea isn't bad on its face. Okay. We have made it through the current bit of Q. If anyone is free to join in. I seem to slowly but surely be getting better at shuffling. Okay. Cap. What intention are you bringing? What is the intent that you're bringing now? Oops. What's the energy you're bringing to the deck? VHS board game stream project. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. So, of course, the challenge, the blessing, and the action. So the challenge is the Knight of Pentacles. So, as a challenge, this is about just how difficult it can be to chip away at all of the, like, pre-production process, because that's not the, like, fun and satisfying part that everyone gets to see. But you have to get through those parts to get to the fun part. And that's the challenge. Your blessing is the Page of Pentacles. So this is, you want to get it done. This is about the ambition and the desire and the want to make it happen. So the blessing, your blessing is, even though you gotta get through these boring parts, you really want to get to the fun parts. And you really want to make this project happen. So that's your blessing, is that you can see kind of, you know that you've got this really fun part, and you just have to get through the pre-production work. So your action is going to be Temperance reversed. And this is interesting, because Temperance is, again, about patience. And now we're reversing that. So, as an action, because this card is about kind of imbalance and excess and being hasty. And as an action, that's really interesting. Because I think it's really, as an action, it's don't let yourself get too content. Don't let yourself put it off. Don't be overly patient with, waiting on people that you may be getting involved in this. Like, keep on top of things. Keep working on it. Keep moving. Keep going. And that's how you're gonna overcome kind of the harder beginning parts to get to the good, fun parts that you're really looking forward to. I hope that helps. I hope that's useful. Nice. So we will shuffle back up. I'm getting better at this shuffle. Hi. My cat's just sitting there, like, with his foot in his ear. What are you doing? Strange little lad. Like, he was scratching his ear, and then he just stopped and kind of had his foot in his ear? Like a little weirdo? Yeah, he stopped running there for a second. He's a strange little man, but he's my strange little man. And I love him. take a little more. So how are we feeling? How are we feeling now? After a good handful of readings. How are we doing? What are we thinking? What are we feeling? What's the vibe? I would like a vibe check. I would like to perform a vibe check. Need more? Need more? Okay. Ooh. 90s shoujo sports anime. What is it? What anime is this? Not amazing, but not terrible. That's a decent place to be. As long, you can't always be at 100%, but as long as you're like over half. Princess 9. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. I may have to look into that. Cautious, relaxed. I know that vibe. I feel that. I'm feeling pretty good though. I'm enjoying doing readings today. I'm happy with the art we did yesterday. I've kind of got the hair part that I was having trouble with figured out. So I may try and finish the inking off stream so we can go like right into coloring on Sunday. I've got a couple other little things I need to work on though. So about baseball. Oh, I do love baseball. I definitely might have to look this one up. That's fair. you know me. I live with sleepy bitch disease. But I'm gonna have to look that up. That might be fun. Cause I love girl and baseball. Oof, I have had that happen. It's why I never finished Steins Gate. Cause when the plot of Steins Gate really starts kicking in, it immediately did something that I did not even realize was a trigger of mine, but definitely was. And, I was at a friend's house, and, a different friend had to take me home. Because I was not okay. But I will have to look up Princess 9, because I love girl and baseball. I don't know if y'all know that I'm a baseball fan. I'm not so much like a person who follows baseball and like a fan of any team. I just like the game. I just like baseball. Yeah. But like people say that like watching a baseball game is boring. I don't find it boring. I mean, I guess I understand why other people might, but I really enjoy just watching baseball games. Like I just enjoy a good baseball game, you know? I also like golf. Oh my god, a baseball outfit would be so cute. Oh my god. Baseball outfit would be so cute. I want to design so many outfits for my new model. I don't even know what I would do with all of them. I love A League of Their Own. I love that movie. I don't know why I'm just sitting here shuffling. That's just where I'm at. This is where I'm at right now. I mean, no one in my house has the same interests as me. Like my mom and I have very, very different interests. Every day I am shuffling. But I don't know, we've learned to kind of take an interest in the things each other likes. Like I have no interest in farm homestead YouTube, but I don't know, my mom likes to talk about it, and I'm just like, okay. And she'll listen to me talk about VTubers and Toku. And it's not like we have huge conversations about them, but like I was telling her about the other day, I was telling her about Vesper and Magni graduating and just the whole wild situation around that. And it's not like it's something she's never gonna watch VTubers, but the intrigue of the situation was still interesting to her. Or when I told her about when Nina graduated and how heartbroken I was and how much I loved her. And my mom is never gonna. My mom doesn't know who Nina is. She doesn't know anything about her, but then I mean, I don't know. It's fine. You just gotta find other people to share it with. Like sometimes you gotta reach beyond where you're at. Let's see who's rocking. Gada's on. Is Gada working on the cube again? Is Gada doing more work on the cube? So we're gonna wrap up in a minute, but if anyone wants another last minute reading, feel free to hop in. Shuffling like this hurts my fucking wrist. Ba, 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 ba. Otherwise, I think I'm going to pack it up. Where'd I put the box? It's over here. Ready is not going down. Come on. Come on. There we go.
It's drinking the water!
Thank you, Thunderbird. I will close this up. I will have a little juice. And I'm gonna send you guys off to Gata. And I will see you on Sunday for another art stream. I'll see y'all then. I love y'all very, very, very much. Y'all take it easy. Have a wonderful night. And I'll see y'all on Sunday.